So I have been playing a lot with Bare Minerals lately. I had an awesome haul that you should totally check out. And it made me realize that it's been a really long time since I wore like their classic mineral makeup. And it made me want to go back and check that out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to use the classic mineral makeup, the mineral veil, the warmth. I throw a little bit of highlight on too. And spoiler alert, I'm pretty pleased with it. This is the look. But I'm going to go ahead and go back in time now and let you hang out with me while I put it on. If you're interested in the eye makeup, it's also Bare Minerals. It's some of the new 5-in-1 eyeshadows that I got. I'm happy with that too. Now that is going to be in a separate video, so check that one out. All right, let's put on some classic Bare Minerals makeup. So I have already primed my skin with their Primetime Foundation Primer, and like this and like almost everything we're going to be using is like some of the first stuff I ever got from them, and it's what you'd still find in like one of their classic like first set kind of things. So they got this primer. It's a silicone filling primer. I think it's fine. I think it's nice. And I did do a smidge of like color correcting and concealing and under my eyes. But we are going to go in now with the foundation. I've got their original foundation. Mine's even beat up. It's going to be in the shade Ivory. It's their original SPF 15 foundation. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Ivory. This is in the shade Fair C10. And yeah, let's go in with it. I've got the full Flawless face brush to use. And it's, you know, one of these situations. So let's get some foundation in the lid. It's been forever since I used this kind of a thing, and I was just really curious as to whether I would like it or not again. Buffing it into the brush. Let's just go for it. I'm kind of scared. Oh, let's push my hair back. Let's delay a little and push my hair back. Okay, here we go. I'm so like not knowing what I'm gonna think of this, because I haven't done anything like this in forever. Because with dry skin, I wouldn't usually go to powders, but I know this used to, in the past, be something I used quite a bit. So I was kind of like, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it out and see if it's still worth it. This brush feels super scratchy. I feel like it's making my skin all red. This brush is probably really old though, so I feel like I'm going through a lot of it, like the powder. It's not as full coverage as I was like expecting it to be. This shade is definitely on the light side for me, but I feel like with this particularly, and foundations generally, I feel like it can look more natural if you go on the light side and darken up than if your foundation goes the other way and is too dark. Oh, there's foundation there. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it looks nice. It doesn't look too powdery for me. It's definitely makeup, but overall that's pretty nice, I think. I feel like I've got a lot of redness right now, and maybe that'll just calm down. Hopefully. Maybe do a smidge more makeup. I mean, the finish I feel like looks really lovely in person and up close. Now you can also, you'll have this little concealery brush. So let's try using the foundation and doing some concealering. I think I did a good job. Like, it's full coverage, at least to me. It's quite full coverage, and I think that's why it was never my day-to-day. I've never really been in a place where I'm a full coverage day-to-day kind of person. It's been my go-to for full coverage in the past, and I wanted to check it out again. It's making me look very pale and doll-like. Let's do a little on the knees. I feel like at least right now for my skin, I'd maybe be more pleased with it if I had it a smidge darker. Because especially when I'm doing the concealering, it's quite it is a nice little bit lighter than my skin tone. So it's the same makeup that, you know, you're using here as a concealer. It's just a different brush to pack it on more. So I guess that's why I feel comfortable. Kind of going nuts right now. I don't remember ever having problems with it breaking me out, but that's not a typical issue for me, so that doesn't really necessarily mean much. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good. I can definitely, right now I'm suspecting that this might make it back into my full coverage rotation. I'm liking it, although I look quite white right now, quite pale. Maybe I need to get a different shade. Okay, but the concept with this was that you're then gonna warm it up. And here's like the warmth color that you're gonna use, which is scary dark. I don't know if I wanna do that or not. I have the soft focus warmth as well. And I've got like just a darker mineral veil I could use. Maybe I'll try this soft focus warmth. This one's still pretty. So you move to the less densely packed brush now. I'm gonna need something. There's so much in this lid because this isn't their totally closed sifter lid. So the concept always was that you were gonna make like a 3 down your face. And I don't even know how up to date that is, if they still push this or not. I wanted to just relive my past. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not too dark right now. I was scared. We can add some more. I can see some more dimension added to my face that way. It's just funny because it's like, this isn't the way I really do things now. All right, let's do the other side of the face. I think it's pretty. Let's take my hair down. I always feel more myself. No, I think it's good to come down now. I think that's nice. I think it looks a little heavy and weird under my eyes. Maybe if I add some setting spray, but I'm gonna add, their last step was the mineral veil. And so let's just do that. Classic mineral veil. Here's a big old mineral veil. And I was looking through this. I have so many of these because I'll do like their little sets and their mystery things. And so I have quite the collection of like all the sizes. It's just a finishing powder. They've definitely done it in different shades at different times. This is the one they call original, and it's kind of pinky looking. This used to be something I would use all the time. Like, I would just wear like a tinted moisturizer and throw some mineral veil on and call it a day. I think it's pretty. I feel pretty. Now, that's like kind of like the classic combo, or at least as I was always taught it. But, you know, let's update a little. I gotta add some finishing spray because I feel crazy. This one's by NYX. It's the Dewy Finish. I like it. I'm gonna put some on a sponge and kind of try to get rid of some of that powdery look under my eyes. Now my skin is feeling red and hot, and I feel like I'm kind of remembering that that maybe was an issue with this for me. I don't know that it's necessarily that I feel like it's directly irritating my skin, but that maybe it's just like makes it feel like my skin can't breathe. So you could leave it here if you want to be a real classic, but I gotta find some kind of highlight or something. Let's see what I got. Let's try this eyeshadow as a highlighter. I got this recently. It's in the shade Just a Bling. Let's just give it a go. I need a smaller brush. Yeah, that was definitely a big difference with the adding that warmth. Was that brush is so much bigger than anything I would use now for, like, you know, bronzer or contour. So that kind of felt weird. And it went you know, it's a different look. This is pretty pinkish, so I'm kind of trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's not adding a ton. Okay, I got something called Brave here that looks very shimmery. Let's check this out. I'm gonna be brave though, and I'm gonna do it, even though I'm kind of like, that looks pretty shimmery. Oh yeah, that's shimmery. I'm not gonna use much of that. I mean, you could use it for something, but that's not what I need today. Well, I think I'm going to give up the search for my Bare Minerals highlighter. I'm sure that can be brought up another day. And I'm just going to tap into this Essence Pure Nude for a little natural highlighting look. Let's top it off with some lip product and call this good. So let's put on some of the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lip. This is in the shade Boss. I've got it in a little one. These are awesome. They smell like chocolate and they just feel like nothing on my lips. They might not be, I think you maybe give up a little bit of the long lasting that you might get with a more drying matte liquid lip, but I don't think you give up a lot, and I think they're really, really good. So there we go, some classic Bare Minerals. That's how it came out. It's maybe not, I feel like it maybe looks a smidge old fashioned, but I think it would be maybe a very respectable option for when you want to look very respectable. I think there's also maybe some more room for me to play with it and see what else I can bring in to look more like the looks that I'm doing today. But I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm happily going to go out with it. I'm not washing it off of my face. But let's go ahead and say goodbye and call it a video. Thank you for joining me. I had a great time with you putting on makeup and going back into the past. So goodbye. Bye. Bye.